everybody, it's Unoriginal Artist here, and today I'm going to show you how to play as a new player. So, once you've completed the tutorial, you should see your screen like this with your username and your key, which you should enter from the Discord bot. If you're having issues figuring that out, you should go to the Discord, again, the Discord, and ask for help with that. You'll have your username and your key inputted, and then you'll click next, and you'll have all these options here on the screen. Play with friends. If you're gonna play with your friend, you'll put yes, and you'll have a twin code option, which you can ask more on in the Discord to figure out, but we're gonna have no, which is already enabled. Where to spawn, you're gonna probably pick random, because that will spawn you into any available mothers. So once you have that enabled, I would suggest go to your settings, and in the gameplay enable zoom, center camera, and then in controls, keyboard actions. Your sound, you can also change the music loudness, which I'm going to have just very lightly, so I can hear when I get older. And you can change your screen stuff, which I don't suggest changing unless you have issues. But again, the keyboard actions, zoom, and center camera, which will allow you to see a little farther. Your character will be in the middle of the screen, and you'll be able to move with WASD. So once that's all taken care of, again, random, and you're gonna click play, and you're going to be spawned into the world to a random available mother. Okay, so I believe, let me see my face. Trying to figure out if I'm male. I was born a boy, which is good. My second son. So this is our mother, Maya Phoenix. And I am Mycene, even though she tried to name me my second son. So that, if you just heard, was the sound of a bell being rung in the world, because the world is massive, and that marker would lead you to a bell 30,000 tiles away, basically. So, when you're first born, you can only say a few letters. So I can only say H right now. I can only say H-I. So our mother is currently holding us, which is making sure that we don't die. When you are first born as a baby, you are entirely dependent on your mother or other females. You can also be taken care of by a male relative, but that requires them to feed you food like pieces of bread and other random food items. So stay close to mom, say F when you're hungry. If you want to be born elsewhere, use the /die command, which would be /die, and then press enter if you want to die. But we don't. We're going to stay here, and we're going to be asking mom for help. So when you're new, you'll get these little player tips up in the top, and a little arrow that'll show you where your mom is when she's on screen. So mom is taking good care of us. She's picking us up. We're not even having to say F. But if your food meter here starts going down and you start hearing a dinging sound, if you have your volume up, you're going to want to say F. And that is a way of saying, please feed me. See, he was saying F, and they just fed our brother. So you can see down here, the temp meter. Our temp is pretty decent. You're going to want that little arrow there near this black middle bar. The better your temperature, the less your food will go down speed-wise. So I'm just using my scroll wheel to see farther and to see closer in. You can also use your arrow keys. So you're getting hungry, walk around and look for food. Remember to check for yum if you can afford to. So they're making these arrows are showing food options. So I'm going to right click here, which will allow me to take out of these crates of food. And you can see here, yum. This food is currently yum for us. So we're gonna eat it. Yum food is better than meh food. Once you've eaten a food, it becomes meh. And you'll want to try and eat a new food, which is yum. So this tomato is yum, but if we eat it, it will turn to meh. You are getting hungry, walk around and look for food. Remember to check for yum if you can afford to. So again, this will give arrows to food, and a lot of it you're going to have to right click to get off of stuff. So this is food. That is food. It's a bowl of stew. That's food. That's food. So we're going to kind of walk around a little bit. Look to see if I can find. So see, tomato soup. Now some food is raw and you can't eat it. So this here is a raw steak pie. It says raw. It's not edible. I put that in my thing. I'm gonna grab a pepper. Let's see. I'm looking for something specific right now to make life easier. Up here will be fine. I'm gonna eat that pepper. Okay, so this here is a weak skewer. You can find these weak skewers, which are saplings, in this green biome. I can talk, I swear. So this weak skewer will be useful to make sure that we don't get lost. So where we are is our town currently. And you see this home arrow here. That was that bell from earlier. That's not our home. That is a potential home we could go to. But it is so far away, we would die on the journey. So, we want to make a new home, which is this town. This weak skewer, we're going to add this round stone, and that gets rid of that old home marker. And we have a new home marker, which is now this little weak home marker skewer thingy. So again, we're going to look for some yum food. This is no longer yum. We want to try to avoid eating it if we can. We're gonna eat one of these omelets that our grandmother is making. Grandmother's pretty decent at the game. So, you see this here on my back. This is a poi pack. Though there are other backpack options, this is a pretty advanced one for this town. This will hold small items just like a basket would. And if you remember from the tutorial, which you should have done, you can put small items like this sharp stone into it, and you can right click to take it out. And if you right click, you'll cycle through all your objects in your backpack. So this is obviously the kitchen. That person is not eating yum. They're new. There's plenty of food options in this kitchen, so you should not be spam eating off a pie. Because once you've eaten, let's see. So here, this cooked carrot pie is yum for the first bite, but it's now meh for the second bite. And you can see there's plenty of other food options here. There's a berry pie, there's a rabbit carrot pie, and other pies will be yum for that bite. So you should try to look for yum, because that'll keep you full for much longer. So we're going to grab a couple yum foods. So this, I'll show you how to eat that later, but it is food. We're going to grab one of these burritos, and let's see, Grandma's making tacos over there. I'm gonna leave her be. And we're gonna go over to the farm over here. Alright. Let's see. The farm isn't that big. There's a mine there. We are going to, let's see if we can find a bag, and then we're going to do, I want those shorts there. Actually, yeah. We'll put on the shorts, and we're gonna put that on. Let's see. These are old boots. So, not many people know about these, but old boots here, I believe, don't have any temp value. Not until you've fixed them. So they're not useful really to wear. Cotton, cloth. Can make this into a sack, right? Yeah. Make that into a sack real quick. So we're going to just do some farming here, because farming is probably the easiest thing to learn in a civilization. So we do already have dirt here, composted soil. There's also a compost box. So you're going to want a basket, use it on the big piles of soil, or the compost box, and you'll get some dirt, and we're going to go down here, and we're going to right click on that tile there. We're going to grab an empty, make sure it's empty, clay bowl, use it on the fertile soil pile, and then we're going to add it to a hardened row, and you'll see a steel hoe is here. You might also see like a bronze hoe or stone hoe, depending on the level of technology your town has. So then we'll just put this in our backpack. Gonna pick up this steel hoe. We're gonna use it on the shallow tilled row, and now we have a deep tilled row. I'm gonna show you how to eat this really quick. So this is an ear of corn. You're gonna want to use a sharp object like a sharp stone, flint knife, bronze knife, or a steel knife on it. And that makes it edible now. See, the game is telling me this is food. And it's yum. So I didn't explain why yum is better, but when you eat yum food, you get a bonus for each yum food. So I've eaten 5 different foods, so I got +5, and that number goes down before your food actually goes down. So if you were to eat 20 different foods, you'd get +20, and that number would go down before your food bars go down. So you can see I went from 5, 4 to 3. Okay. So here now, we've made this deep tilled row. We're going to grab a bean pod, a dry bean pod, and we're going to add it to the row. So let's see if there's any buckets. I'd rather have a bucket to show. So this bucket here is empty. Sometimes you'll see little blue underneath it. That means it still has water in it. We're going to use this empty bucket on this cistern. You see that there's green on this cistern? That means there's still water in it. You saw a little bit of green come off when I took it out. So there's a full bucket of water. We're gonna eat our burrito. We're gonna use our clay bowl on the full bucket of water. We're gonna add it to the dry planted beans. And now it is wet planted beans. So this will grow slowly, or if we add stuff like bone meal to it, it will grow faster. Now, bone meal is just dead bodies that you grind up, or dead animal bones that you grind up. They're getting water up here. So now this is growing here, and soon it will dry. So we're gonna put beans into sacks. If we get a brown stone and a plate. Let's see. Here we go. I'm gonna put beans into here. Crush them with the round stone. And put them in there. And then in there. Now I probably went too fast, I just realized. I'm just putting beans, dried beans, into the bowl. That's too many. That's the sound of a baby. And we're going to use our round stone on the bowl of dried beans. We're going to grab this plate. We're going to put the dried beans onto the plate. Then we're going to right click, put the beans back into the plate, and we have a bowl of cleaned dried beans, which we put into the sack. Meow! Meow! You got a problem, cat? Anyway. Meow. So this is a very simple, easy job to do. Very repetitive. And it just makes sure that there's a store of beans. Come here. Come here, cat. Stop being a brat. So we're filling this up. So we have beans. Now, we're gonna use the clay bowl on the fertile soil pile, add it to the shallow hardened rows, and then hoe it, put more beans there, and then water it. And that is how you'll grow beans. You can find the beans in the yellow biome, though we're just going to focus on living in a town with people right now. So let's see, what have I not eaten? I have not eaten an onion yet. So I'm going to put that in my bag just so I have something to eat later. Let's see, corn. Another job you can do is to dry corn. We need a seeing she wanted beans. I think she's making something with beans. That's yum. She making bean burrito? No, she's probably making bean tacos. What a dog. I want a taco. I get taco. Can't put it in my bike. Got a taco. Got a taco. We got a taco. All right. Now that we have taco, let's see. Is there a shovel somewhere? Oh, we were looking for something sharp. What am I doing? I got distracted by the taco. Anyway, so drying corn. Dried corn is used to feed cows, pigs, chickens. So you just, before what we did, we cut the corn. And then we're just gonna stack the corn. So what we're just doing is drying the corn. This is our niece. This is our cousin. So yeah, this corn will dry, and then it can be used to feed animals later on. Which, I wonder where the animals are. There's a horse. Is there an animal? Oh, I think it was up top. Yeah. There's pigs up here. I don't see any cows. That's odd. But yeah, the corn, dried corn, can be used to feed pigs, cows, and hens. Where's the shovel? Where's a shovel? So, if you're new, I do suggest trying to learn a job from your mother. I have a taco in my bag. I think our mom is actually a little new. I was gonna ask her to tell us to do something, but I think she's new too. Alright. Well, let's see. Where's the shovel? There's a shovel. We're gonna empty out our thing. We're gonna put all these potatoes that we just put all these potatoes that we got, these raw potatoes. We're gonna bring them over to the kitchen. So we have our adobe oven here. We're going to, there's this shelter here with kindling. So this is kindling. We're gonna add it to the adobe oven. Gonna get the long straight shaft. Use it on the stone fireplace, or if you have just a regular fire, you use it on a fire. Gonna put the firebrand on the wood-filled adobe kiln, and it's burning. So we can't cook yet, but once the burning adobe oven finishes, we can cook. Oh, they took my spot that I was gonna... So, now we're cooking. All our... My taco, not my taco. So yeah, she's cooking too. So now we have these baked potatoes, which are pretty decent food. So now we got that. There's a lot of... Ooh. Rip cookie. Rip poor cookie. Oh, all this is dried now. We can put all that dried corn into a sack. So we're using a flint knife to crush the corn and put it into another sack. If you don't have a sack, you could just, I believe you can also put it into an empty bucket. And if you don't have a bucket, well, you could just carry the bowl of crushed corn to a pen. So we could, let's make another pig. So we're gonna feed a bowl of corn to a pig, and soon it will have a baby. So we're gonna leave it alone while it does that. Gonna eat our taco, cause why not? I do like tacos. Please write something before you die. What are you gonna write? I wonder what they're gonna write. Oh gosh, she's getting old. What's she gonna write? I had the best family, smartest kids and grandkids. I love them so much, Sarah Phoenix. Well, this is sad. I'm just kind of a bystander here, but... Let's go check on our pig. Will they have their, thing? Pig still hasn't had a baby yet. Oh my gosh. Oh, there it is. If we had a rope, we could get the baby to leave the mom faster, but we don't. We've got a cheesecloth here. We don't have a cow, though. Looks like there was a cow here, but I guess they killed it. Well, it's sad. Hello, Mother. How are you, Ma? Things going okay? So this life has been fairly easy. There's plenty of food around us, and it looks like if we really, really needed it, we could have asked many people for assistance. What have you been doing? I've been feeding pigs. I've been feeding pigs. Oh! The pig! Almost forgot the pig. Okay, little baby pig. Can't pick up the baby pig, sad. Ma, I almost forgot the baby pig. Where did Mom go? Oh, there's Mom. She probably has like another minute and a half, I'd say. What do I have in my backpack to eat? I have a potato. Okay. Just half-baked potato here. Close to farm, but out of the way. Why don't you just turn her into bone meal? They're being sentimental. Oh, she might just die from starvation. Oh. Oh, shit. Rests in pepperonis. Okay, let's see. There's food all around you, kid. Anyway. When you're a new player like this, it's really best to just keep food in your bag at all times. Like, something like a baked potato, a tomato, something yum. You're going to want to keep it in your backpack. If you don't have yum, okay. But there's almost always going to be something yum in a town. Especially, like, a town as advanced as this. You can't carry a pie in your backpack? Oh, I did not mean to do that. I meant to click my... I clicked my backpack, not me. I just wasted all that pie. I feel so bad. That was such a waste. I had a bonus left. I had a bonus left already. That's why I didn't get any more bonus, though. I would have gotten a bigger bonus if it was yum. But, oh, that's such a waste. That was such a waste of perfectly good pie. I clicked my backpack, not me, and it made me eat. Oh, I feel so bad. Oh, I should just go die. There's a baby there. I should just go die somewhere. I'm useless. Fuck it. I can't believe I ate. I wasted so much food. I should just give up on life. Fuck it. I'm dying. I'm gonna die. I don't care. That was such a waste. Oh, God. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. I wonder if there's, any Eve families that I could try to be in. Anyone in the Discord know if there's any Eve families? I suppose I could spawn around until I find an Eve family. No, that is not Eve. Sorry to all the mom getting dead babies. Oh, is this Eve? This is Eve-ish. This will do. Let's see. There we go. This will do. Okay. So this is our mom, Boris Ann. That's our grandma, Laron Ann. So our last name is Ann. Her mother fucking name was Potato. So, get an arrow to show us who our mom is. And our mom is putting us over by a fire, so we're just gonna sit on the fire because that is where our temperature is gonna be good. Again, you're going to want to watch your temperature, as you can get too hot being by a fire, as we are getting kind of hot now. Generally, being right next to a large, slow fire is good. If you're bored, you can kind of just hop back and forth on it. Alright. We're getting hungry, so we're going to say F, and hopefully our mom will feed us, which she did. She picked us up, and our food bars went up. So this is a relatively newish town. Our mom left, but we're on a fire, and we do have some relatives nearby who probably can get us some food if we really need it. Getting a little hot, so we're hopping off the fire. Basically, when you're a baby like this, it's just best to make sure that you have a means of survival. So this fire just turned into a fire, not a large, slow fire. Generally, it's best just to sit on the fire because your temp is going to be best if you sit on a regular fire. Because it's not quite as big and hot and roaring as normal. So our grandma here, she's too old to feed us if she were to pick us up. But we're hungry, so we're gonna... Yeah, she's too old to feed us when she picks us up. Her hair is gray. So we're gonna see if she can feed us something else. Now we could have fed ourselves, but yeah, she's too old to feed us. But I just wanted to show that you can feed a young child food yourself, which she did. So the most important thing for us to do is to make a home marker, which we're going to knock that home marker down. It's okay if we knock other people's home markers down. And we're going to make that so we have a home marker now. Now the game is telling us what food is again with the little arrows nearby. What is edible? Because that isn't edible, so it's not showing us that it is. So we have a home marker, so it's okay if we were to leave the village if we wanted to. So I'm going to take this basket. I'm going to take this sharp stone. We're going to take a bite so that we're full. I have a basket and a sharp stone. Now, I 100% know I could survive if I leave the town. However, I'm not going to go very far because I do not encourage you as a new player to leave the town unless you have to. However, in a new village like this, there's not too much you can do as a new player. There's some things you can do, farming and such, but you can also get useful stuff. So you see this sapling? This is what we use to make a home marker. It's in this green biome. It spawns in this green biome. And you cut it down with a sharp stone. And now we have that. Now, that can be used as a hoe for farming. It is right before a stone hoe in terms of technology in the game. So we're going to make Can you use that real quick? I'm going to use that. So this skewer, not a weak skewer. A weak skewer will break on first use. Will work as a hoe. So now we're going to eat a carrot because it's yum. And we're going to go look for corn seeds, which is not bad. So, in this purple biome, we gotta be careful because there are boars, and a boar will kill you. Oh, there's a jungle over here. Gotta be careful in jungles too, or in this gray biome as there are wolves. There's a mosquito right there. It's a banana, so we're gonna eat that. I saw mosquitoes right there, but there's this pepper plant here. And I also see tomatoes, which would be useful. I'm gonna see if I can find a corn. So again, I know that I am safe if I leave. Leave that there. However, it's very unlikely that you would be safe if you left. So don't go too far. I didn't go very far. And I knew I had food. So I'm just gonna plant those. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. So I have this wild pepper. You can eat a wild pepper. As you see, it says yum. However, we're gonna plant it. And we're gonna look for something yummy really quick. That's yummy. And we need a bowl. And we stole that when she was gonna put it in the thingy, but whatever. We're going to water these here. So we're adding in variety food-wise, because this is gonna be more yum food for the village. I know all the seeds in this game, so that's why I did this. But if you're a new player, you can just make more of what's already in town. But I'm just trying to diversify. This is gonna break soon, by the way. Yeah, there's that little black dot in the middle. That means it's on the verge of breaking. The shallow well is dry. I could upgrade it, but I don't know if the Eve would want me to upgrade it. F. She died. Gonna make an apple pie. We already have apple there. Let's see if we can make a oh, my mother. Well, I'll show you guys how to make bone meal. use a basket on a pile of bones or our mother, and then put her in a bowl and use a round stone. And now we have bone meal, and we're going to turn her into a pepper plant. So this is growing a little faster now. Thanks for the apples, Ma. Love ya. So we are a girl. I am Potter Ann. She's gonna feed us, isn't she? Bread isn't yum anymore. Cooked pork is our craving. That is doable. I could get cooked pork. I don't suggest a new player getting cooked pork, though. I could do it, though. And since we are going to try and do things a new player does, we're not going to do it. Because trying to go kill a boar would more than likely kill a new player. So we're not gonna do things that I can normally do. Okay. We're gonna sit here and be bored because we know all this already. We're gonna watch plants grow. Anyway. I'm getting hungry. Yes, I know. I already ate an apple. Already ate that. Already ate that. I don't think I ate that. Okay. We're good. Food-wise here, there's not that much diversity, so you're likely going to have to repeat food. However, I am making more variety food-wise here. We have onions. I could go get a tomato. I could go make tomato. I could even make chili. Being very careful here, because there's bugs. We're gonna grow tomatoes, I guess. Since I grabbed a tomato, a wild tomato, we're gonna. It's a bowl of tomato seed pulp, and we're gonna wait till that ferments a little bit. Food-wise, what do I have for yum? There's this lemon here. A lemon will be good. Could make a cooked rabbit. I could also get some eggs and make cooked eggs. Oh, got corn now. I don't have anything. Oh, Sharpie. So we can eat that. We're gonna dry out a bunch of this corn so we have seeds. Now I had found a potato tuber earlier and I planted it. Now we need more dirt so it'll continue. I hear a baby somewhere. My aunt had a baby because I'm still a little bit too young for children. Just slightly too young for babies. So we're getting dirt and we're putting it on that potato plant. It's a mounded potato plant. In another, 2 minutes? 5? 4. 4 minutes, it'll turn into a mature potato plant. Then we'll have potatoes. So these pepper plants are growing down here. We made a face because we ate something sour. Now we have pepper plants. We have onions. We don't have beans. Beans would be good. Beans would be really good. Could get beans. Could do that. That's full. Figured it was. Getting some beans would be extremely good for variety-wise. So we're doing what we did before, and we're putting soil into these hardened rows, and then we are going to use this stone hoe over here, because our village is at mostly stone and bronze tech. And we're getting that taken care of. Now our pulp is ready to turn into seeds. Gonna get some water, bowl of water. We're going to put the bowl of water onto the bowl of tomato seed pulp to make soaking. Gonna take the water out, and now we have that. There. And so now we're old enough for babies. We just turned 15 years old. In 2 hours, 1 life, when you turn 15, you can spawn children. And I am fertile, so I could have a baby. I want to find beans, though. I'm going to make sure I have some food in my backpack before I do anything stupid. Don't think there's any yum left for me here. Only thing yum-wise that I could find... Wait, that pie there is yum. There. Okay. Now I have a yum bonus of 12. And that number goes down before my actual food boxes do. So, we're going to get some beans, which is generally in this yellow biome. But we're not going to go very far. We're just going to kind of... We'll circle down a little bit. And we have our home marker still. Don't leave town unless you have a home marker. See, look, purple biome, there's these wild boars. They will kill you if you run into them. They're very hard to see. I do not suggest... I'm looking for beans. These here, you might not have seen earlier, but these are what give corn seeds. But I am looking for bean plants. So we're getting kind of far away from town, which is not good, especially if I'm fertile. So I'm just going to kind of scoot up a little bit, carefully, avoiding the gray, because there are wolves in gray. But if you stay in the yellow, you're generally going to be safe. Oh, there we go. This is a wild bean plant, and we get 2 seeds, so... Do we have cucumbers? We do not, so we're going to also get a cucumber plant. We also don't have squash, so we're going to grab a squash. Most seeds come from this yellow biome. Most. Not all, but most. Okay. We're going to head home, because it's not a good idea to not be near home when you're new. So we're going to go home. Being careful, because there's boars and wolves, and oh my. Okay, now it tells us to go straight, so we're just going to be careful, stopping on yellow, and then we're going up. Just put that stick on the tomato plant, because tomatoes and cucumbers need a little extra help to grow. Putting that there. I have a squash, which we need to crush the squash to get seeds. And then, should we plant more corn? I say we plant another corn, which we need the flint knife on the dried ear of corn. Which you see that little dot right there. You click it, and then we got a seed. So we're gonna plant that right there. We need more water. Now I could upgrade that. I know how, but I'm not going to, because we're just gonna focus on what one can do. Gonna water all these from a goose pond. But stuff just despawns from my cart. Being careful, especially when we're going into this purple biome, as wild animals can kill you, remember. So we're just trying to get more variety. right now. We're not trying to be fancy about it. I could make it pretty, but I'm just doing right now. That broke. So there's rope here, so we could make another one. Just a long straight shaft. You add a rope to it, and then you add a sharp stone to it. Do I have any food in my backpack? I do not. A berry is yum still for me. I don't think anything else here is yum. Yeah, nothing else is yum here. Going to just plant a little bit of extra stuff. Do we have a shovel? Shovel somewhere? We should. Shovel. There should be a shovel. Where is it? I know we would have one because we have a well. Unless it broke. It is very possible that it just broke. I could make one. Do I want to? Not really. No shovel? Auntie? Auntie dearest? Auntie dearest? I do not want to make another one, but I kind of need one. Fine. I don't want to make it. Yeah, I'm getting hungry, I know. Come on. Okay, now we have a shovel. You're just looking? Okay. Okay. I don't care. Auntie, dearest of mine. I need a sharp stone, which I used earlier on that, so. We'll go make our own sharp stone somewhere. We ate a tomato, so let's see a wild onion. Which is yum. A lemon tree there. More wild onions. Peacocks. There's a sharp stone. I wonder if there's any more wild food. There'll be a burdock somewhere. Burdock. Surprisingly, I haven't had any children. Well, my yum isn't that high. And my temp is kind of crap. You're more likely to have children if you have good yum and good temperature. So basically, whenever you eat a new food, this meter goes up, and that's the plus bonus that you'll get. So if I eat a new yum food now, I'll get plus 13 added onto this. The higher this number, the more likely you'll spawn children. In kind of like a round robin thing compared to other players on the server. So like, if you have a high yum compared to your sister, you'll probably have 4 kids while your While your sister has like 1 or 2. Okay. So we're gonna get those potatoes so we can make a baked potato. Bake a potato. Put that there. Do that. Are you getting old? I feel like you're almost getting old. Not quite. She's still got some time, I think. Do we have an axe? Axe. I don't see an axe anywhere. I could make... If I wanted to, I could really probably make chili, but I don't want to. Hi. You too old? I felt like you were almost old, but I don't think she's quite there. It's hard to tell with that sprite. It's not, well, it's a little hard to tell with this sprite too. My hair will be weird when I get old. Fucking crow. What am I doing? What was I doing? Axe. Right. There should be an axe. We have plenty of wood, unless it broke. Where the fuck's the axe, lady? Don't know. I don't want to make the axe, too. I'm lazy. Why do I have to do things? Why do we have to do things, huh, kitty? Why do we need to be the person? Oh, I did. I got crushed. Forgot. Whatever. Whoop. I need an axe. I need an axe. I need an axe. I need an axe. This one in the middle will be cold first. I don't care about making anything else. I just want my axe. Can I help you? I need... Why did I need this again? Why did I need... I don't remember what... Oh. I wanted to bake my potatoes. Potato. I have my potato. All is okay. As long as I have potato, life is okay. Why did you do that there? Why? Why did you plant that there? Why? I want to get rid of you. Should not be there. I am unhappy. I was doing things there. Get rid of it. West, we do. I remember those snares from earlier. I hear a baby. Why do I hear a baby? Oh. I'm fertile, right? Yeah, I am. My yum should be better. Surprisingly, I don't have kids. Make a more of a potato. I could also make stew if I really wanted to, which I don't, but I could. Suppose. Looking for clay in the purple biome. Oh, I see some. We have. Being very careful not to get murdered by a boar. Let's see. I'm gonna make 2 pots. That's a lot of fucking kids, lady. And I haven't had one. Okay. Baby didn't want to be here. We'll go make us some stew because we have the ability to do so. We are going to replant because we're going to want more squash in the future. We're just planting to make sure we have more squash in the future. Alright, and put some squash there. We need beans next, which we were cleaning beans earlier. It's pretty much the same thing. Last life we cleaned beans. We're gonna clean beans again. Oop. But this time we're gonna soak them. We're gonna soak the beans. Take the water out, put that in there. Now we're gonna crush some corn like we did last life to feed pigs. And add water to it. And now we're gonna make some stew. I don't have any kids to tell me they love me. Is it because I'm getting old? Aunt had kids. I'm just old and bitter and alone and making stew. I'm not crying. I'm not crying. I'm getting too hot over here. I could probably make... I can make... I can make chili. I have the capability for chili. Need a tomato. Just gonna make some freaking chili. And cry alone with my chili. Oop. Needs some meat. Beef or pork. I don't know where a bow and arrow is. I'm not seeing it on my screen. Other people might, and I might just be dumb and unable to see things. Or maybe it was hidden somewhere, because that would be smart. To keep people from running off with it, like me. I could go make it. I could very well do that. But do I really want to? I kind of want to make my chili. But also, I could also not do that. Ah! Oh. I took off my skirt. I had a baby, and it died right away. I had a baby, and it died right away. I said... I should not run off without food. Because that would be very dumb of me as... Okay. I'm not hungry. I have the sad... Oh wait, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Let's make a bow and arrow really carefully. I see that there's some wild food that's yum here for us, which is good. Or just looking for milkweed. I could easily get beets. I could do that. I could do that. Do I want to do that? No, not really. I have all the knives on me. Oopsie. Okay. We're just making a bow and arrow. You want to know how to make a bow and arrow? I do have spawn tutorials that show that, so I'm not going to explain it here. Oh God. Oh gosh, thought we were gonna... Oh, I have room on my backpack. I did not know that. Okay, we're gonna head home. We're gonna do it very carefully because there's lots of boars kind of just everywhere. We're going to make that chili because I really... Oh... Well... Sunrise after sunset. Because that was sunset. That was okay or sunshine, I guess. It was really good wordplay, though. There's my beans. I need my beans. My first baby. So I'm picking her up, even though she's not saying F, just in case she's like AFK or whatever. I believe this just needs water, right? So, learning to make crock foods like chili and stew are pretty good. They're decent starter. They're good means of making food. Oh, I don't need that there. What am I doing? Where is my pork so I can make bacon? Hurry, hurry, move. Bacon. Okay. Bacon's good food. There. All I'm doing is just making a lot of food that I know of. Bacon and crock foods are good foods to make. In a primitive society, bread, bacon, crock foods like stew and chili are good things to learn to make. They're very yum and they're worth a lot food value wise. Do we have a skirt for you to wear somewhere, kiddo? I don't think there's a skirt anywhere. I could give her my skirt. I don't. She died. I'm pretty sure that was sunset. So, she probably needs it more than I do. So, she just got hair, so she's old enough to pick up things, and she doesn't need me to feed her anymore. So, we made some food. We made ourselves useful. That's just kind of a basic things you can do as a new player is learn to farm, learn to make food, make sure you have a home marker, and take care of your children. Those are good things to learn to do. I had a child, so I'm gonna skedaddle. See you in your next life.